What's going on, guys? Aaron from ASGI TV, and today we're going to be doing my favorite top 3 airsoft striker-fired gas blowback pistols. So, let's get into it. Pistols without hammers, otherwise known as striker-fired pistols, are again pistols that do not have an external hammer. It in turn makes the gun a lot more streamlined and a lot more compact, but it also gives you the inability to release tension in the gun. In order to release tension in the gun, you have to take the magazine out, chamber check it, be sure there's nothing in there, and pull the trigger in order to release the tension. Striker-fired pistols were made popular back in 1982 when the Glock 17 was first released. However, the striker-fired gun that first released before the Glock 17 is actually a gun made by HK in 1970. It saw very little commercial success, so the Glock 17 is usually heralded as the first popular striker-fired pistol. Now that I've given you all a little bit of striker-fire history, let's just get into my top 3 striker-fired airsoft pistols. So first up on the lineup is going to be the KWA ATPC, C being compact. This was one of the first guns that I ever owned in the compact variety, and it's actually the gun that got me into the compact pistol game. It's very reminiscent of another pistol design that's actually coming up in the video next, so keep an eye out for that. But more on the ATPC, the build quality is actually very, very well put together. Good job, KWA. You got the white rear sight and front sight. You got full metal construction on the slide itself, polymer lower, just like the other very popular airsoft pistol. And in the box, it actually comes with a magazine extension, so you can use a full-size ATP magazine on it, and it would be able to fit into the frame of the 19. A little bit better. Two defining factors that you're going to find on a lot of striker-fired guns is definitely going to be the trigger safety. You actually have to depress the bar inside the trigger in order for you to pull the trigger all the way back, hence firing the gun. Next up is going to be these 2 tabs that you have to pull down to actually take the slide off and work with the slide itself. A lot of Glock-esque guns, the striker-fired guns, require you to pull these down, and the slide will come off. And that wraps it up on the KWA ATPC. This gun will always have a special place in my heart. Again, it was one of my first guns, but I think we should move on to something a little newer. And next up on my top 3 is going to be the Elite Force Glock 19 Gen 3, and the Gen 3 being my favorite of the gens when it comes to the Glocks. It feels the best in my hands, to be honest with you, especially the 19. The moment these things came out last year, I picked one up immediately because it's actually a 1-to-1 scale replica of the real Glock 19, and the real steel Glock 19 is actually the gun that I want to be carrying on my person when I do get my concealed carry. Aside from real steel practice applications, the Glock 19 is actually a very solid performer on the field. Cooldown's not too bad, and it's really light due to the lower polymer frame, along with the metal slide, which basically means it's built out the same way as the real steel version is made. Contact! No, but in all seriousness, I do love this gun to death, but it's a Glock, and everybody knows what a Glock looks like. It's got a very boring design, excuse my language, so let's move on to something a little more exotic, and is my actually favorite striker-fired gun on this list. Don't worry, buddy, I still love you. I still love you. I might like this one a little better, though. And now the moment that I've been waiting for. This is my favorite striker-fired airsoft gun on the market to date. It's the best looking in my opinion. The custom ones are fantastic because nobody really has a custom VP9, which is something that I'm working on right now. And it's an HK gun, so you can expect a lot of the really nice trades and the really, really ergonomic grips. Let's go! The reason why this gun is my favorite of the 3 is going to be 3 things, actually. It's going to be the high purchase that I can get on the gun. It's got a super deep hold right here, so I can get really high up on it and really deep in on it, giggity. And the paddle mag release as well. So for me to release the magazine, I can either use my thumb, I can use my middle finger, or if I'm holding both hands onto the gun, I can actually use my left thumb and just kind of strip the magazine like that. Give you more of a tactical reload, and the fire indicator on the back that actually turns red when the gun is cocked and ready to go. And sorry, I almost forgot, another really cool feature on this gun is going to be the ambidextrous slide release. Not a lot of striker-fired guns actually have that. That's pretty dope. I really do think that this is the best looking and the best feeling of the 3. I love the look and I love the design. It also comes in a full black version as well if you don't like the two-tone FDE look, but I'm a bigger fan of the two-tone. I didn't include any FPS segments on any of the 3 guns, mostly because they all shoot under 350 FPS, so you can use them at your local CQB fields, no problem. And those were my personal top 3 striker-fired airsoft guns. Thought I'd do something a little bit different from the green gas or the top 3 CO2 video, but you guys seem to really like top 3 pistol videos, so I'm gonna keep trying to pump these out, maybe with different brands, different models, different styles. Let me know in the comments what top 3 you guys want to see next. But until then, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like what you saw. Been Aaron from ASGI TV, guys. I'll see you in the next one.